be with you in one moment. Sorry, I'm... Oh, there we are. Lovely. Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just emailing a client about a job I did the other week. Oh. The thing with laptops, noisy things. There we are. So, welcome to my plastic surgery clinic. As you see, it looks a bit bare at the moment. That's because we're moving out. We haven't been evicted or anything. Yes, of course. What was it that you would like me to consult you on? Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, it's perfectly feasible. Of course. Let me have a look at you. I can see that. Yeah. A bit of a... Yeah. I'm not saying that you need to have work done. Nobody ever needs to have work done. It's always a personal choice. It's about making yourself feel better. I know a lot of people morally disagree with the idea, and I would be one of those people, but I'm not, because I work here. I can see. Again, I'm not saying you need surgery, but I hope you don't think it rude of me to ask, are you a boy or a girl? Oh, explains... Yeah, okay. With you. Sorry, yeah. Do you want a bit of a reconstruction of the... Yes. No, that's perfectly fine. I can do that. Let's see if you see around the edge there. Just going to get a pen, so I can just sort of edge out the lines a bit better, so we can see what work we're going to do. Okay. Okay. Classic biro. Okay, see if I can around the edges a bit there. Want that tucked a bit. That might be a good plan. If I get rid of that, get rid of them. Maybe a bit around there. Would you like your ears pinning? I offer that service. No, I know they don't need pinning, but something to do, isn't it? Yeah, okay. A pin there. I'll put a pin. Do I pin it from the lobe or the top of the ear? I'll pin it from both. It's there and there. Maybe we get rid of something there. That'd be good. I can see this working out quite well. Good, good. Maybe a bit there as well, actually. A bit there. And a little bit there. And a little bit there as well. A little bit there, too. Sorted. Lovely. Okay, what I've essentially done there is drawn all over your face. But that's fine. I know what I'm doing. So there's no problem there. As you see, here, I've got a trophy for all the work I've done in plastic. So, what on earth is that noise? A trophy for all the work I've done in the plastic surgery field, as I'm quite proud of my work. I'm very proud of my work. Facebook? Yeah, someone was messaging me on Facebook, I know. It's a pain. It is a pain. Being social and all that. It was probably a previous client just messaging me to say, thank you, I look a lot more attractive now. I'm happy with what you've done with my face. So I'll check. It's a letter of complaint. Nothing to worry about, of course. We're just gonna... Oh, that's a nasty word. We're just gonna put my laptop away for now. Yes, award I've got. Definitely for plastic surgery. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Plastic surgery. It's definitely what that is. So, are you all set with the plans that we've got? Yes. Well, let's make no delay. Let's get started. Okay. So, what? Anesthetic. I always forget that one. It's the first step. My nurse keeps reminding me. You have to put them under local or general anesthetic, and I say, why? You know, it's expensive. Use too much anesthetic, you're going to kill you. Use too little, you're going to feel it. It's just best off going with none. Pardon me. there we are. You sure? Probably my anaesthetic lying around somewhere. Let me check here. I knew I had anaesthetic lying down somewhere. If you'd like to just drink all of this. Yeah. Preferably quite quickly. That's fine. Just drink this. There you go. Good. Just when you're ready. Nice weather. Yeah. Drink up. Come on. It's a joke. What did one anaesthetist say to the other? We don't get paid enough. It's a funny joke. I like that joke. Are you done? Good. Let's get the empty bottle. Somehow it's still making liquid sounds, but we'll oversee that. There we are. Okay, no, stay. Like to sort of sit still. Stop rocking. You have to sit. I'm gonna get it wrong if you keep. Come on. Okay, just. Okay, there we are. Okay, stay still. You keep rocking. I'm going to make a mistake, and you're going to lose a nose, or gain a nose, or I don't know. Worst has happened. So okay, you ready? Good. Wonderful. Okay. Now, what was I going to do? I'm always forgetting things. What's the one thing? I can't just cut you open. Where's a Pritt stick with anyone? PVA glue. Come on. PVA glue. It's got to be in the cupboard somewhere. I don't quite remember. Oh, look at that. Making a noise. Okay, it's just some glue. Okay. We've spoken about this. Stay still. There we go. Okay, if I just make a decision there, and I just put the glue on the end of the knife and sort of and make an incision. Oops, slipped a bit. It's a bit more glue. Make an incision there. Again, a bit more glue on the knife. How long have I been practicing? Funny you should use that word, practicing. Apparently I need practice, and this is what this is, I think. I'll make an incision there. About, at least 3, 4 days now, I think. I'm getting the hang of it, I like to think. There we are. Yes, I think it's a work in progress, I think would be the right term for that. There we go. Oh. How many eyes did you have when you came in here? 2. Oh dear. Oh well, onwards and upwards. There we go, there. Across the side, scrape a bit of that blood off. There we go. Ready for the nip tuck, as they say. Apparently, there was a show on TV once, nip tuck. I never used to watch it. Never really that interested in plastic surgery. You know, unemployment arising. You know, it's either this or Tesco's or Aldi or something. Much rather this than Tesco's. I could do the nighttime shift. I might get back to that after I get. So I'm babbling again, aren't I? And then we make an incision there, and straight down there. I'll get more thing glue. This was very similar to building, very similar to what I used to do a couple of years ago. Plastering walls, very similar to plastering walls. Easier than plastering walls in some senses. If you get this wrong, people aren't going to complain. They can't complain, they'll be dead. plastering walls, lawsuits, God knows what else. It's an easier job in general, I think. There we go, get you patched up. Okay. Now, I purposefully, and I've made this decision consciously, I don't put mirrors in my operating theatre. I think it's best that you wait till you get home and away from me until you look at a mirror, just to see really the work I have done. I would usually bandage you up, of course, to stop the excessive bleeding and screaming, but we've unfortunately run out of bandages a couple of days ago. I only bought 1 pack of bandages when I started, and I didn't think I'd use them all on the first day, but it was surprisingly busy. Very busy. Oh God, the screaming. Enough of that. The bill. Oh, excuse me. Terrible cough. The bill. Now, you have an address I can send you an invoice to. Yes? No, I'll just write it down. It's not an imaginary piece of paper, I'm writing it on my hand. Okay. A phone number? Oh, wonderful. It should come to a reasonable price, maybe £300 or £400. It's very reasonable. I know we prize ourselves in not using that many resources, therefore to keep the cost nice and cheap. And as we always say, healthcare in this country is free, so if you feel you need to pop down to the hospital, not going to cost you a penny. I would kindly ask you, of course, not to sue me for malpractice. Please don't sue me for malpractice. Okay, so I'm going to let you be on your way. Come back again soon if you want any more work done. But that's pretty much it. Yes. Yes, it's been lovely seeing you too. Okay. Goodbye.